The gods. Zeus. Kronos, father of the gods, who gave his name to time, married his sister Rhea, goddess of earth. Now Kronos had become king of the gods by killing his father Uranus, the first one. The dying Uranus prophesied, saying, "You murder me now and steal my throne, but one of your own sons will dethrone you, for crime begets crime." So Kronos was very careful. One by one he swallowed his children as they were born. First 3 daughters, Hestia, Demeter, and Hera. Then 2 sons, Hades and Poseidon. One by one he swallowed them all. Rhea was furious. She was determined that he should not eat her next child, who she felt sure would be a son. When her time came, she crept down the slope of Olympus to a dark place to have her baby. And it was a son, and she named him Zeus. She hung a golden cradle from the branches of an olive tree and put him to sleep there. Then she went back to the top of the mountain. She took a rock and wrapped it in swaddling clothes and held it to her breast, humming a lullaby. Kronos came snorting and bellowing out of his great bed and snatched the bundle from her and swallowed it. Rhea ran down the mountainside to the swinging golden cradle and took her son down into the fields. She gave him to a shepherd family to raise, promising that their sheep would never be eaten by wolves. Here Zeus grew to be a beautiful young boy, and Kronos, his father, knew nothing about him. Finally, however, Rhea became lonely for him and brought him back to the court of the gods, introducing him to Kronos as the new cupbearer. Kronos was pleased because the boy was beautiful. One night Rhea and Zeus prepared a special drink. They mixed mustard and salt with the nectar. Next morning, after a mighty swallow, Kronos vomited up first a stone, then Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades and Poseidon, who being gods were still undigested and still alive. They thanked Zeus and immediately chose him to be their leader. Raged, Kronos was joined by the Titans, his half-brothers. Huge, twisted, dark creatures, taller than trees, whom he kept pent up in the mountains until there was fighting to be done. They attacked the young gods furiously. But Zeus had allies too. He had gone to darker caverns, caves, under caves, deep in the mountainside, formed by the first bubbles of the cooling earth. Here, Kronos, thousands of centuries before, a short time in the life of a god, pent up other monsters, the one-eyed Cyclops and the 100-handed ones. Zeus unshackled these ugly cousins and led them against the Titans. There was a great rushing in the skies. The people on earth heard mighty thunder and saw mountains shatter. The earth quaked and tidal waves rolled as the gods fought. The Titans were as tall as trees, and old Kronos was a crafty leader. He attacked fearlessly, driving the young gods before him. But Zeus had laid a trap. Halfway up the slope of Olympus, he whistled for his cousins, the 100-handed ones who had been lying in ambush. They took up huge boulders, 100 each, and hurled them downhill at the Titans. The Titans thought the mountain itself was falling on them. They broke ranks and fled. The young goat god Pan was shouting with joy. Later he said that it was his shout that made the Titans flee. That is where we get the word panic. Now the young gods climbed to Olympus and took over the castle, and Zeus became their king. No one knows what happened to Kronos and his Titans, but sometimes mountains still shake and explode in fire. And the earth still quakes, and no one knows exactly why. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for upcoming videos.